Evie changed my life. And I'm so honored that, the first character that introduced me to the world was an incredible young woman who, like you said, redefined for young girls what it means to be a woman, that we're not defined by our reflection in the mirror. We can love fashion and dress up in high heels and also love chemistry, and who we are is defined by who we are in our hearts and in our mind.
What is like the most, valuable lesson that you brought to your life from this experience?
That's a great question. So many lessons and so many memories. I think there's a beautiful magic to being a part of the Disney family. And it's that it's so incredibly universal and it touches the hearts of so many people, no matter the language. And I think with that comes a really beautiful responsibility to know that everything that I do and everything that I say and every song that I put out into the world and every character that I portray has the power of impacting, for instance, a girl like you. And I carry that responsibility with me in everything that I do. And it's something that I cherish and that I'm very grateful for.
And do you think your vision from like the way you do and the way you see your own art has changed?
I think as artists, our art is a reflection of who we are as people, who I am in my heart. And as people, we're constantly growing and developing and learning more about ourselves and perhaps becoming more in tune with who we are. So I think if anything, I would like to think that with the years, my art has become and will continue to become more vulnerable.
Especially women, we have so many examples of singers that need to change the way they are, what they sing all the time, much more than men.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's like a Taylor Swift song about it. It's The Man.
The Man, one of my favorites. Yep.
Do you ever felt like this pressure?
Yeah. And especially in the beginning of my career, a couple of years ago, before the recent change that we've experienced in the world with women, not only in the industry, but across all industries, there was a pressure, and I was always sent songs and roles that were not a reflection of who I was in my heart and what I wanted to represent as a woman. I always felt incapable of lending my voice and my body to tell any story that was in any way derogatory towards women. And so I found myself having to say no to opportunities that would have offered me fame at the time, and perhaps quicker fame. And especially the men in the industry did not understand. And I was considered difficult. Rather than if I was a man, I would have been considered someone who just knew what he wanted, someone respectable. And over the years, luckily, as incredible women began to speak up, and we saw movements and marches all around the world of women saying enough is enough, the industry changed as well. And now I am considered respectable. My choices to stand for who I am in my heart and to stand up for the voices of women is something admirable. And I'm very grateful to the women who brought us to this moment. But it is a reality that still to this day we have to fight.
And I need to tell you that Loud is so good. Your newest single is so good. I don't know. I want to ask you about like the idea behind it, because when I watched the video clip, it remembers me like a lot of June. I don't know if you saw the movie from Zendaya, Timothy.
Wow, that is a lot to say. Thank you. I've always been in love with storytelling, whether that is the songs that I write, the songs that I sing, but also the visual story of my songs, because it's an art form to bring to life the story within the songs. And I worked with Yuri Schutzer, who's an incredible director who also directed He Loves Me But. And together we knew that with Loud, we had a responsibility to the song to really bring to life such an important story. It was kind of magical that day. We shot it at the top of a mountain cliff, and those clouds that you see were real. Like we were above a sea of clouds the whole day. I don't know what it was. It was like the stars aligned for us to feel like we were in this like heavenly place. I always like my music videos to kind of feel like mini movies. So I appreciate that you said that it reminded you of Dune, because that is just like the greatest compliment.
Okay, so I need to ask you that. Will you come to Brazil soon?
I am dying to come to Brazil soon. And the people on my team who are listening to our call right now know that every day I'm like, when can I go to Latin America? When can we go to Brazil? When can we go to Mexico? I haven't been to Brazil in years. And the love that I receive from fans from Brazil is so overwhelmingly beautiful every day. So I cannot wait to jump on a plane and go to Brazil.
If I don't ask you that, like, people are gonna kill me. So I just need to ask you that.
Just know, for all of you guys listening, that as soon as I can, I am there. Like, as soon as I can, I promise you I am there. Hola Brazil, hola Capricho. It's Sofia Carson here, sending you my love, my heart. Thank you for all your love and support. And I can't wait to see you guys very, very, very soon. Eu te amo infinito.